5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start. In today's world, where technology and connectivity dominate daily life, the way people communicate has undergone a profound transformation. Digital platforms have become the primary mode of interaction for many, offering the ability to instantly share thoughts, experiences, and emotions across great distances. While these tools provide undeniable benefits by bridging gaps and making communication easier than ever before, they also bring with them significant challenges. One of the most important concerns is the impact these platforms have on essential social skills that have been developed and honed through face-to-face interaction for centuries. The convenience of digital communication has, in many ways, reduced the quality and depth of human connection, resulting in weakened interpersonal abilities and a decline in genuine social engagement. Humans are naturally social beings, and much of our communication depends on subtle, nonverbal cues. Facial expressions, tone of voice, gestures, posture, and eye contact all contribute to how we understand and relate to one another. These elements build empathy and trust, allowing people to connect on a deeper emotional level. However, when communication is shifted to text, images, or short videos shared on digital platforms, these cues are lost or greatly diminished. Messages become stripped down to words alone, often lacking context and nuance. Without the rich emotional signals that come from in-person exchanges, misunderstandings and misinterpretations become more common. Over time, this can weaken the ability to read and respond appropriately to others' feelings, limiting emotional intelligence and reducing the overall quality of relationships. One of the most noticeable effects of this shift is that many individuals now prefer digital communication over direct interaction. Sending messages or posting online often feels safer and less intimidating than speaking face-to-face. This preference can be especially true for those who experience social anxiety or discomfort in unfamiliar social settings. While digital platforms provide a controlled environment where users can carefully consider and edit their responses, real-world conversations require spontaneity, active listening, and immediate emotional feedback skills that may deteriorate without regular practice. As a result, individuals may find themselves struggling with common social tasks like maintaining eye contact, participating in group discussions, or handling conflicts calmly and constructively. Another significant impact of social media and online communication is the tendency to create curated versions of oneself. People frequently present only the highlights of their lives, showcasing achievements, joyful moments, and attractive appearances, while hiding struggles, vulnerabilities, or less flattering realities. This idealized portrayal can lead to unrealistic expectations for both the person posting and those viewing. Constant exposure to such filtered content can foster feelings of inadequacy, loneliness, or disconnection in others as they compare their authentic experiences to the polished images they see online. This dynamic makes it harder for individuals to be authentic and open in their real-world relationships, increasing the emotional distance between people even as they remain digitally connected. The pace and format of digital communication also encourage shorter attention spans and surface-level engagement. Quick scrolling through feeds, brief posts, and instant replies often replace thoughtful reflection and meaningful conversation. This can diminish the practice of active listening, an essential component of effective communication. When people are accustomed to skimming content and responding with short reactions, they may struggle to engage deeply with others in person. This affects not only the ability to understand different perspectives, but also the capacity to respond empathetically and thoughtfully during conversations. Furthermore, digital communication often promotes indirect ways of expressing opinions or dealing with disagreements. Instead of addressing issues face to face, many choose to express frustrations, criticisms, or conflicts through posts, comments, or private messages. This indirectness can hinder the development of important conflict resolution skills, such as negotiating, compromising, and listening carefully to opposing viewpoints. Over time, this avoidance of direct dialogue may lead to unresolved tensions, misunderstandings, and a decline in mutual trust within personal or professional relationships. The search for validation through likes, shares, and comments has also reshaped the motivation behind many social interactions online. For some, receiving positive feedback from a virtual audience becomes a primary source of self-esteem. This external validation can lead to a fragile sense of self-worth, heavily dependent on how others respond digitally. When people rely on this kind of feedback, they may struggle to communicate with genuine confidence and emotional honesty in face-to-face situations. This can create a cycle in which digital affirmation is sought more eagerly than meaningful personal connection, further weakening social skills. Multitasking, a common behavior in the digital age, also negatively affects social interactions. People often divide their attention between multiple conversations, notifications, or other tasks while engaging socially, which reduces the quality of any one interaction. In physical settings, this can manifest as distracted listening or checking phones during conversations, which signals disinterest or disrespect. Such habits undermine the ability to build strong, trusting relationships as they prevent individuals from being fully present with others. The consequences of reduced social skills extend to important environments such as schools and workplaces. Young people, who are still developing their social and emotional intelligence, may find it especially difficult to cultivate empathy, cooperation, and communication without ample in-person interaction. This can affect their ability to participate actively in group projects, express themselves clearly, or resolve conflicts constructively. Similarly, in professional contexts, the absence of strong interpersonal skills can lead to misunderstandings, lower teamwork effectiveness, and diminished morale. Clear communication, reading social cues, and adapting to different personalities are crucial in most jobs, and these abilities may suffer if people rely excessively on digital platforms for their interactions. Despite these challenges, it is important to recognize that social media and digital communication are not inherently negative. They offer many benefits, such as connecting people across distances, providing platforms for self-expression, and raising awareness about important issues. The key lies in balance and mindful usage. To preserve and strengthen social skills, individuals must make conscious efforts to engage in face-to-face communication, set boundaries around screen time, and practice active listening and empathy daily. Stop.